Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Nvemba and Nzinga Kongo playthrough. Uh, let's see. Hopefully this one goes well. I tried to record before, but my cough was not working with me, unfortunately. But I'm hoping, I've had a bit of a better day with that, taking care of it, so hopefully everything's good. First things first, somebody mentioned, hey, switch to fascism. I agree 100%. Democracy is not going to be super useful to us right now. The purchasing discount is nice, but we could be getting like +5 combat strength to all our bombers, which would help us out a little more. And then I want to just change priority here for a second. We're going towards computers right now, which I am interested in because I want drones, plus we get the slight tourism boost. But I think what we need to do right now is pick stealth technology to get jet bombers. Jet bombers are going to help us more effectively bomb these cities so we can get through them faster. And then once we have jet bombers, we need aircraft carriers. And then we also do need the drone for vision. But I'm worried right now that we have Korea getting into the exoplanet expedition phase, which is like a 50, at best a 50 turn timer. At worst, they could be running project after project after project and causing some real problems for us. So I just want to keep that under control. And then somebody else mentioned that we can take this apostle over here and use him for some vision. Right now we can see roads just fine, but like we could see some of these other cities potentially by just putting an apostle at risk. They'll probably, if they have the mobility to do it, they'll kill the apostle, but it does mean we have somebody who's safe, can't be shot by city walls or anything like that. So that's handy. I would really like to get vision on Adelaide. I don't know how best to accomplish said task. We're building bombers. We're building our National History Museum. There's a helicopter coming up. Do we have any other like profit sitting around that I've just left like in a city or something? You, sir, are just gonna drop yourself right here. And then we should definitely pick up both of these sources of oil. Oh, and it looks like we can swap some of these tiles. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we can at least swap these in. This is also safe to swap over. So you get some extra tiles there, my friend. You're welcome for that. Let's have you go get this oil. You have 1 build. That's going to be your final task, my friend. So I hope you're loving life right now, because you're gonna be gone soon. What do you want up here? I feel like there's not a lot of great opportunities here. I don't want to invest money in this because I need to save my money for upgrading to the bombers and whatnot. That's my goal with those funds. Let's see, you can help us out down here. Just help us a little. Nothing crazy. So yeah, the plan now would be to switch to fascism to help us with everything that's going on at the present moment. Oh, this guy, he might be able to get over here to help us provide vision. It's going to take him a number of turns, but I think he has a goal in life now, is to make it back to our territory so he can help out. So I don't know how long until anybody's willing to make peace with us. It looks like we've been in this emergency for like 16 turns now. We are starting to tear apart, people's units. We're starting to tear apart Greece. So I would hope that somebody would start to wisen up a little bit and realize that that it's not smart to go against us. Hold on, what's our governor situation like? Victor, where's Victor at? I feel like Victor should be up here, but he might be keeping these safe. Are you keeping these safe? 13.9. Okay, we can leave with Victor, because this will be, even if it loses the 4 bonus, he's not keeping it from flipping over, but we will have to keep running bread and circuses, it looks like. So let's reassign Victor up to the front, and I will just drop him here, which fixes the loyalty there, and then it'll give us a nice little buffer once he settles himself in. What's our great person? Claude Monet. All right, welcome to the club, Monet. So we could actually potentially have this guy leave soon. What's the overall loyalty pressure? It's decent. It's gonna take him. It's gonna take him a little to get over there. Here, you know what? Let's move you east. I want you to take this man's spot so that he's free to start moving forward. We can upgrade him to a... You know what? Let's think about switching our policies to the cheaper upgrades once we hit fascism, and then turning our tank into a modern armor. Mbamba. What would you prefer, my friend? Great works. It looks like we're full on both. And then we just claimed a great artist, didn't we? So they have... We're not full entirely for great artists, are we? There's one spot in the capital, and then there's one spot in Seville, and 2 spots over here. So I think we probably should continue to work on art museums. Although, you know, archaeology is definitely great. I just want to make sure we have spots for these artists we're earning. So Monet, you have landscapes. Let me do this. And then... So if we put you in... Where is this one at? I don't know what that town is called. Is that a... no, it's not that. Where is this town? Oh, it's up here. There it is. This is what I was looking for. So he can go theme this one, which is good, and then we can take a look after that at what's available to us. So we're just going to have our Apostle chill here. Our Pike and Shot can be the one that maybe takes this once it rolls down to nothing. Although... he's going to be pretty weak coming in there. As long as it has 0 defense and 0... you know, 0 walls and 0 health, I think it's fine. But that is one of those things where I'm still hesitant because he's going to be weak in comparison. We got our oil. What is going to happen in this town? We're working coal. This place is just strategic resource land, which is fine. That's a good land to be. It's very necessary. I'm just going to run away from you, skirmisher. I don't need you around here. I don't appreciate your influence on my behavior. But I am just going to head east to get maybe some vision. 1,000-year flood has occurred.
The ultimate end of any...
Totalitarianism. Alright. We have to ditch democracy for fascism. You know, it happens. It happens occasionally. It makes sense for us here. I'm sorry. Do we need resource management? I feel like it's probably something we can slot in regardless. We like logistics, but let me start with force modernization. And then we have to deal with what our limited wildcard and economic policies are going to be after this as well. Because we obviously have made things more difficult for ourselves on those ones. One more. I like strategic Air Force. I think we're going to try to buy carriers. I don't know how much they're going to cost, but I think that's what we're going to want to do. So I think we do this for now. We'll be able to drop force modernization once we get all our planes upgraded, which will be a few turns down the road. So, satellite broadcast. We only have 7 trade routes, so e-commerce, well, I normally love it. I don't think it fits the bill super well for us right now. I have no idea how much 5-year plan is actually getting us, because we have only like 1 or 2 industrial zones that we've built. We have to look and definitely focus on keeping our science output up, though. I think even over culture right now. We probably have more. Here, let me do a test here. I'm gonna slot this in over satellite broadcasts, heritage tourism, because I think it's probably gonna make our tourism go up a little bit. Could be wrong. Actually, you know what? Okay, this will increase the bonus of those, but this will, I think, increase the bonus from like the food and whatnot that we get from artifacts, which is also cool. Alright, I'm going to put in a science thing and hope to boost our science a little, because we need to get those few techs real quick if possible. So we've got 5-year plan, we've got rationalism. It did boost our science a little bit. I don't know if our tourism changed on this screen. What I was interested in seeing was great works. So great works of, or like these. Oh, I thought it would increase the bonus from these. Maybe it didn't, because these are all giving 2 apiece anyway. I was wrong. It happens. Okay, we're going back to social media. That's where we were headed before. That's where we're gonna go now, Mr. H.G. Wells. Let's go drop your War of the Worlds down. What are you up to for your next thing? I would be down with maybe farming this, or just even leaving this town to be now, because they're just never going to be very good. If we farm this, we give them a little potential. So let's do that. I want to leave them with at least a little food before we abandon them to just be resource fiends for us. Okay, so with garrison health and fortification health at 0, even though it says major defeat here, we should be able to take this, hopefully. He has 1 health. He did it. That's all I can ask, is that he handled it. So here's where we need to use this man for some vision. So he's gonna be able to walk away here and be safe. Let me get rid of the unit first, and then you're gonna take close air support. That's entirely reasonable, I believe. Okay, so this should provide us with a theming bonus. And now he's got 2 more landscapes. I don't know if we could do anything special with that. I guess we can move one of these in Kinshasa and then get a partial theming bonus there. So Oh, and this could be moved over here. El Greco. Yeah. Alright, now that's themed. I feel good about theming. We have some pretty strong theming so far. Some games I forget to keep a watchful eye on it. But in this one, I think I've been doing reasonably well. Portraits from Angelica Kaufman. Oh, that's the same portrait. Okay, we can't swap that around. We can't do anything with these. It's possible we could move this. Can we do a shuffle like this? So this is now themed, and then this is themed? Yeah! Alright, I'm proud of myself. I figured it out. I figured the puzzle out, guys. And then this should be cheaper now, 205. 6 turns for a jet bomber, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for right now. And I guess we should probably just back you up in case they do send like a cav unit after you. I don't want you getting killed. I don't know what she has available to her. But I'd prefer her not to kill my friend, who is providing us with beautiful visuals on our bombing targets. I'm sure that's what every apostle has always wanted to provide for their kingdom, is visuals for bombers. What? You act like this is a bad thing. We must resist their aggression? All I gotta say is, everybody's already against me, so bring it. Bring it on. I'm not wasting extra points on that. John Curtin and Gorgo. Wait, somebody joined us? Where did somebody join us? I'll have to fill out an action for them soon, I'm sure. But where did we get a city? Was it Plenke? It must have been them. Okay, yeah. I thought they were still French. I wasn't paying attention. They must have flipped faster than I could have ever anticipated. Are we getting a bonus to building ships? And by ships, I mean aircraft. We are. So forget your arena. Give me a bomber. Help us out over here. We've got people attacking us. It's untoward. Okay, so Monet, I don't think there's any spot in particular you need to be. Dude, we could use you to scout Adelaide. You have 2 pieces of art remaining, though. I don't know where you need to be warped to. Seville. So, I'm gonna go drop this 1 piece of art, and then maybe we can have you hook us up with targeting Adelaide by sending you over here. Yeah. Just a little warperoo. Keep the people honest. Sanga, you doing all right over there, my friend? You look like you're doing okay. I wouldn't call it like excellent or anything like that, but you look like you're holding things together. Where's Hong Kong at? They're so far away from being able to be Susie's with us that's not worth it for the limited amount we would get from it. Make a trade route. We're going We're going just close by. Just for a little food, a little production. Nothing crazy. So this is now what we have to worry about. They've got modern armor over here. I guess we can just bomb them because they've decided to place them in the water. Oh, you didn't die in one shot like I was hoping. So we'll go ahead and get rid of you. For the era score, obviously. Levied from Vilnius. I'll just get rid of you as well. And now there is another modern armor over here. I gotta deal with these boys. Are you capable of bombing him? You're probably too far away. Plus you've already done something this turn. It all adds up. Makes perfect sense. Can you have a decent industrial zone here? This is a good campus location. And then if I was thinking super long term like a crazy person, you know, there's always the opportunity for a little research center to go down there. It's not happening. Probably not happening in this one, I have to say. Alright. Maybe we can send you to be a scout as well. You just popped up. You could be a scout. They're standing on my theater district, which is just extremely rude. I feel like we need some industry in the area. Campuses would also be great. Amenities are always going to be a problem for us. I just, that's all there is to say about that. It will always be a problem. Give me an industrial. Whoa, is this a decent spot for an industrial zone? I think it would be. I just need to manage citizens and swap that. Yeah, that way it's not over my jungles or trees. What about you? Oh, they're taunting me with the almonds and sky research. We could have a +3 down here? Alright. I want to get some of these things up and running. Also, oh, we could drop some wind farms. We could put 2 wind farms over here. I don't know. If you only need 1, I'm only giving you 1. But if you need 2, I'll put 2. That's my promise to you. If you need 2, I'll give you 2.
Very simple was my explanation. And
the time machine. Alright, you. What can you be in charge of that might assist us in the future? I just get a helicopter. Just start working on a helicopter. I'm down with this. I need more land units. I don't need many more, but I do need more than what I have right now. Every pasture is just pretty decent. We get the little extra culture from it. Alright, let's continue building some builders here. It's going to be your job to try to provide us with the better infrastructure. It's a tall task, I understand this, but I do believe you are up to the challenge. I wouldn't have assigned it to you if I thought anything other than that. Alright. Can we find barbarians for you, my friend? You have 2 charges remaining. Maybe we could go mess with Hobart. Using barbarian tricks and schemes. Except we haven't found any, so not looking likely to happen. I'm not buying an archaeologist at this point in time. This money is reserved for other things. Do I want to use him as a scout? I think I do, because he won't die. And I need some scouting action. Let's rebase you up to this. Oh, now we can see these without even having to put him at risk. So you know what? He goes this way. Did you guys see how the game told me I could go there and then didn't let me go there? Because I always want to point out whenever that happens. Okay, you gotta go. Can we get a level 2 guy to attack it? You're not level 2. You are level 2. Okay, you managed to finish off. That's good, that's good. Oh gosh, the modern... We gotta get rid of him too. I was wondering where he went. Turns out he's right down here. So next turn we can start leaving with our modern armor, but I want to make sure that this is occupied before I go venturing off. Rebellion in 5 turns. See, that's not great. We need to take either Sparta. We need to take one of these big towns, 15 or 11. It'd be easier for us to hold this one probably at first. But with 5 turns remaining, let me take a look at our... That's not the one. I'm gonna look at our governors. So Victor is in that area. Oh, you're in a... You're holding... You're gonna be helpful in a second. Okay. So I thought we were gonna be able to take you out of there, but 2 turns on a settler. I'll leave you there for now. You're holding down Deserton. You're holding down a German town. And not even entirely appropriately. But you're trying. You're definitely trying. So that just leaves our big boy. And I'm not moving him because he's getting us far too much over there to be trifled with like that. To just be a pawn on the loyalty board? No, thank you. That's just rude. I'm gonna get you to cover these sea resources, I think. And then you're gonna continue to make builders because I don't really have a great job for you to do otherwise. There were barbarians up there. Alright. We will have him leave shortly. I'm gonna have you run east because you might... Like I said, we need people to provide us with line of sight to things. Apostles can be perfect for that. In a pinch, you know? Because we don't care whether they live or die, really. We just care that we can see something for a turn. Which is really just not a very nice thing to say about them, but it is the truth. We don't have enough respect for them. That much is obvious. But they've never been part of our game plan for victory. They've just been there to assist us in any manner, so they're basically fodder. Anything you can describe as basically fodder, people will assume means it's bad. But fodder is useful. Was that our first successful spy mission? I feel like we've lost hundreds of spies up to this point. I know that can't be the case. But it certainly feels as if... Oh, come on, I thought you were going to get that one. Alright, we gotta make sure to finish this person off. He's been defeated. Three turns. I don't like this. Okay, so we have to bomb these city walls quickly. I need you guys to all target this now. I could sacrifice the population in that other location. I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's worth it. I think I'd rather retake roads than then deal with that. But who knows, that might be a mistake as well. Okay, let's send you into the water via Cordoba. Start giving my guys some power source. It looks like we're gonna need another one there. Monet, I am just gonna use your last charge. I was thinking about, you know, potentially using you as a scout, but we have the prophets for that. The prophets can do that. Not prophets, you know what they are. They're apostles. We have the apostles for that. Toledo, you don't need power, but you don't have power as well, so I'm gonna give you a windmill up here. I think this is gonna be the most windmills I've ever used, because I almost never use any. So by definition, it's looking like that's gonna be the case. Okay, you gotta get in here. Good. Now our modern armor can come help us out over here. Or actually, if we're going to get vision of Adelaide, we're going to need somebody to help out there. When's our next unit coming? Five turns for a helicopter. Let me double check science, by the way. They still haven't launched. Good. Because we're on the right path to be able to deal with them. I'm not chasing them right now because I need to have the prerequisite pieces in place. Disrupting rocketry is not going to be part of our plan because she's already too far along. I will take cat burglar even though we're just going to conquer your cities. Trying to put this whole thing in the proper perspective each time. We're still chasing a cultural victory, though I wouldn't mind winning a diplomatic victory, which I think we're furthest along in as well. Because obviously we're the masters of diplomacy. You can see it right here. Ooh, everybody loves us. We are everybody's best friend. They love to hate us. Okay, so is our guy safe to move now? Did we build that settler up north?
Which of all my
we did build him, okay. We still need force modernization. And oh dude, you're gonna start building a stadium. Get that going. Okay, so now you need to move, sir. Or actually, we could bring another person in. But I'm going to send you down. It has saved the day. It's bought us time. So let me go ahead and just start bombing this. We're just going to go from one big city to the next with these bombers right now. Next turn, all our bombers are going to get upgraded, hopefully. I assume we have the funds for that, but I don't know what the price is going to be. Hopefully something affordable. We've got a reasonable amount of gold right now. Where are you going, brother? Let's not get you killed by a tank. I'm gonna send you this way. Keep you out in the water. And now, what do we chase? It would be good to get access to the policy card where we can choose our promotion so that we could at least get one Wonder Boy. I'm not going to spend my remaining faith right now until I get the ability to do that. So I'm thinking that just having more guys is going to be better for us at this point. Let me pick up Amani. can you help us at all with loyalty in the area? It doesn't look like it. Can you help us at all getting another friend? That also doesn't look like it. So I don't know where to send you. I'm just gonna send you to hang out. I don't know, I'll put you up here so that hopefully I notice you and can move you. Right now you don't have a strong need to be anywhere in particular. You need this though. You have 14 housing. Let me go ahead and drop this right here for you. You're living it and loving it. And now we should be able to take the modern armor, just run up and land and grab this from them once this is obviously wounded enough. Right now is not the time for it, but we can position ourselves properly for that. Now they've got power that they don't need. But it's better to have the power and not need it than need it and not have it. I don't actually know if that's better in this case. It doesn't really provide anything of value, so probably just a load of crap that I just said. Alright, I'm gonna send you like up here. I'm gonna watch over you because there might be barbarians, but I think I'm gonna send you to that island. You still need power. Let's go. Yeah, let's go power this. We could steal the Dubliners. Do we actually have a place? I think the capital has a spot. Start stealing it. If we can't take over the city super fast, we can take the art in time. All right, there's a barbarian down here that I could maybe steal. Apostle, you're gonna come check out the area. Pergamon, this is always my favorite city name. I always assume that it's like a Digimon or Pokemon of some sort. And it's like the Pokemon of flooring. Cause that's I don't know, Perga something. That's like a flooring. I know I've gone over this in the past a long time ago. Maybe not too long ago. I don't know. But I've definitely talked about it in the past. I would say
invisibility would be sort of...
The bombers. I'm excited about bombers, guys. Okay, we need you guys to help us eliminate this this jerk over here. Bombers, you guys have to be upgraded right now. It's only 145. Okay, so that's cheaper than I thought. 145. 145. We're getting jet bombers. So that increases their attack power by like 10, which should be pretty useful to us in taking these cities down faster. We're working on aircraft carriers. So all my money right now I need to save for purchasing aircraft carriers. Because I don't know. Let's take a look again. They still haven't launched, but we need to be making our way to the Korean capital as soon as we can reasonably pull it off. I don't know what that time frame is at this point, but that is in fact what we need to do. So let's take a look at the old scoreboard. We are getting 269 science. Korea's at 490. 189 for France. 172 for Australia. 163 for Greece. And 141 for Germany. We're getting 503 culture and 517 tourism per turn. Greece is at 406 and 308. France is at 124, 266 for Korea, 105 for Germany, and 44 for Australia. We've moved up into second place. We might have been in second place before, but we've taken enough points from Gorgo that we're now at 1216. She's at 930. Korea's sitting at 1374, but we're going to have something to say about that relatively soon, I think, if all goes according to my current plan, which hopefully it does, because this is how I plan on winning. 62 of 452 is where Gorgo is. We're at 54 of 597, so we're still not in a great position for cultural victory, which is the initial plan, but we are in a pretty good position for diplomatic victory with 13 of 20. So I don't know what to say about that, but I would be fine going diplomatic at this point. Whichever one's going to get us there before they make it to space is the one that I would appreciate the most, I think, right now. Anyway, it's looking pretty good right now. We've got the jet bombers. We should be able to make short work of some of these remaining cities now that we have a fleet of jet bombers, I think. I don't actually know how much faster it's going to be, but I feel like the walls are going to fall a decent amount faster. We'll see. We'll see soon. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.